Every time there's a news segment about the housing market, we hear about the affordability challenges buyers are facing today. Those headlines are focused on how much mortgage rates have climbed this year. And while it's true rates have risen dramatically, it's important to remember that mortgage rates aren't the only factor in the affordability equation. Also remember, headlines are written for clicks or likes in the new era of social media and don't always tell the whole truth. My name is Corey Harter with the Homes by Chris Harter real estate team and eXp Realty. Today I'm going to try to make sense of housing affordability. Here are three key measures used to establish home affordability: home prices, mortgage rates, and wages. Let's look closely at each one. First, mortgage rates. This is a factor most people are focused on when they talk about home buying conditions today. So far, current interest rates have almost rates 4 percentage points higher than they were at the beginning of last year. The chief economist at Freddie Mac explains that the U.S. 30-year fixed mortgage rates have increased 3.83% since the end of last year. That's the biggest year-to-date increase in rates in over 50 years. That increase in mortgage rates is impacting how much it costs to finance a home purchase, creating a challenge for many home buyers in Omaha and Council Bluffs and across the country. It's pricing some people out of the real estate market. While the current global uncertainty makes it difficult to project where mortgage rates will go in the future, experts do say that rates will remain high as long as inflation remains high. Number two are home prices. Home prices have made headlines over the past few years because they skyrocketed during the pandemic. Now, the most recent home price index from Case-Shiller shows home values continued to decelerate for a fifth consecutive month. It's shown in the green graph here. This deceleration is happening because higher mortgage rates are moderating demand and, as a result, easing the buyer competition and bidding wars that previously drove prices up. What's worth noting, though, is how much higher home prices still are than they were before the pandemic. You see the blue in the graph above here. Even now, we have a long way to go to get to normal levels of home price appreciation, which is historically closer to 4%. When both mortgage rates and home prices are high, affordability and purchasing power become a greater challenge. But while price is still elevated in many markets, some areas are seeing a slight decline. All depends on your area. If you're interested in what's going on in our local market here, reach out to Chris or I. Number three is wages. The one big positive component in the affordability equation is the increase in American wages. The graph below, it uses data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics to show how wages have grown over time. This year is no exception. As the Bureau reports here, it says median weekly earnings of the nation's 120.2 million full-time wage and salary workers were $1,070 in the third quarter of 22. It's not adjusted for seasonality, but the Bureau also goes on and says this was a 6.9% higher increase than a year earlier. So when you think about affordability, remember the full picture includes not just mortgage rates, home prices and wages need to be factored in as well. Because wages have been rising, that's a big reason why serious home buyers are still purchasing homes this year. If you have questions or want to learn more, reach out to a trusted real estate advisor who can explain all of these variables, how they work together, and what's happening in your specific area. Leslie Rudis-Smith, president of the National Association of Realtors, puts it this way: buying or selling a home involves a series of requirements and variables, and it's important to have someone in your corner from start to finish to make the process as smooth as possible, and objectively to deliver trusted expertise to consumers in every U.S. zip code. Chris and I at Homes by Chris Harter real estate team, we believe every family should feel comfortable in buying or selling a home. You can call or text 402-378-9462 or visit homesbychrisharter.com. If you want to learn more, let's connect today. Make sure you're able to make an informed decision if you're planning to buy or sell a home.